Swift, Tet for the Panthers, and Caldwell. Oh, no, Doc. No! Tyreek Hill, Trevor Lawrence, A.J. Brown out of 199, and Josh Simmons. My bad, Peyton. And if you're just now seeing this, if you're watching this break on replay, I forgot to hit YouTube, start YouTube, so that's my fault. But we're almost done with this break, and like always, I'll do a recap of what we hit. You can see it right now. I think the first break of the day, I'm usually pretty good. You guys don't usually miss the first break of the day. You guys are usually all here for that. Justin Fields, DK Metcalf, Pickens, and Lamb, and Travis Hunter. We got Hurts and Smith, Harrison, and Golden. I've been seeing some people getting some submissions back from PSA here recently. Christian Gonzalez, Breece Hall, Genty, and McCord. More than a couple of people. So I don't know how long they'd been out there, but I see that they're getting them back. Pearsall, Mike Evans, Njoku, and Will Campbell. Debo, Jettas, Genty. It's the Genty break. And Grant. I mean, the Raiders just, I don't know how many Genties I've pulled now. More than a couple. April, still waiting, Drew. My last submission, man, that was probably a while ago. It was over a year ago, I think. But it took a while. Oh, man, it took a while. Lawrence, Purdy, Jaden Daniels on the refractor, and Elijah Arroyo. Wow, Claire. My goodness. March. How big a submission did you send in? Nico. There's still no excuse. I'm just curious. Sertan, Coleman, and Bash. That's a long time to wait. Garrett, Zay Flowers, Tyreek Hill, and Kaiser. That's wild. That's a long time to wait. I told you guys before, I'm probably going to send in a submission to Beckett here in about a month or so, or close to it, maybe sooner. I'll let y'all know how that goes. Prescott, Young, Lambjack, and Caleb Johnson. Trey Benson, Drake London, Monungai for the Bears out of 150, and Helm. Bro, it wasn't the nastiest card ever, but you got it. Yeah, Doc, the more stories I read on that, it was, from what I'm seeing, the vast majority of the reason why they did what they did is because people sent in so much Pokemon to be graded, and we're talking about not necessarily cards you should be sending in for grading. You could send any card in, but you shouldn't be submitting 200 just regular Pokemon cards or base cards or something like that. You can do it, but I don't recommend it. A-Chan, Theo, Derwin James Jr., and Mike Green. Now, if you're like collecting a set, if you're trying to like create a set and you're trying, like, that's one thing. That's a completely different thing. If you're trying to do that, then that's different. But Williams, Irving, Burrow, and A-Chan, if you're trying to create a set, that's a little bit more okay. I don't see anything wrong with that. But if it's just like, I'm going to just send all these base cards in and get them graded and then try to move them on some platform, I don't know if I recommend that all that much. All right, I'm going to do a recap of this real quick. First break of the morning is in the books. Let's put you over here. Let's grab all these right here. Same exact break is pinned at the bottom of your screen. It is the other half of the Cosmic Case. So let's think about this. We had a Planetarium, we had a Planetary Pursuit, we had an Auto, and we had a Light Years. That pretty much leaves everything in play, doesn't it? For the most part. I will, Jeff. Yeah, I sure will. Tet, Genty, Johnson, Mahomes, Luther Burden, Travis Hunter, Jamar Chase, Revel Jr., Jackson Smith, Scattaboo, and Sweat. Dylan Gabriel, Gibbs, Garrett, Fannin, Tyler Warren, Scattaboo, Terrence Ferguson out of 199, Sauce, Ward and Williams, and Joe Burrow. Maybe Zebra, maybe. I'm not going to full out say yes, but maybe. Aaron Jones out of 50, Campbell out of 50, Olave out of 299, Monungai out of 150, Nakua out of 199, Walter Nolan out of 50, Christian McCaffrey, Jordan James out of 75, Hurts out of 299, Kyle Williams out of 199, Egbuka Refractor, Theo out of 75, Jaden Daniels, and A.J. Brown out of 199. We had Njoku for the Browns. That was out of 75 on the mini diamonds. The dual pitch black pairings, dual autograph, orange refractor of Jalen Waddle and Tua. We also had Aaron Donald on the light years. Ashton Genty gold out of 50. Ashton Genty Mercury. And the Planetarium, Micah Parsons for the Green Bay Packers is how our day has begun, folks. That's where it starts. All right. Don't look, Cosmic always wants to fall. All right, let's do this. It was good, Alyssa. Thank you for asking. And we're going to get our rip on. It's ripping time. Good to see you. Hope all is well with you too, Alyssa. All right, it is time. Good luck. Oh, I need one of these, don't I? Good luck, everybody. It's that time again. Amanda, you might be on your own now, but it looks like a decent amount of people did because you guys are at 100,000 now, so you weren't by yourself the whole time. I can tell you that. Zay Flowers, Tet, Jalen Noel, Shadur out of 10. Okay. Was that the last Team Magic? Did that just happen? 4 out of 10. Shadur Sanders to start out this break, and that is. This is awesome. Nice hit there.
Oh, hi. Do you see that? Do you know what that is? Yes. That's a deed.
We got Roquan and Bryce Young out of 10. Trey McBride, Trevor Lawrence, Riley Leonard, Jackson Diat, Rashi Rice out of 299, and Tyreek Hill. Hey, good morning, Donnie. Good to see you, bro. Little Rashi and Jackson Diat. Let's see what our encased card is here. Looks like it's gold, maybe? Nope, green. Out of 99 for the Chargers. They sat for a minute, too. Real Coast. Lad McConkey auto. Headed your way, playa.
Oh, hi. Do you see that? Do you know what that is? Yes. That's a deed.
All right, it is Cosmic time. In this is the other half of the case we started this morning. So let's just see what's chilling in this part. Nada. Doc, it's Rashi. It's Rashi. Out of 299, I think. George Pickens, Myles Garrett, Justin Herbert, and Caldwell. But that was just the first box there, Doc. You didn't really miss a whole lot there. Flowers, Gardner, Donovan for the Cowboys out of 150, and a Josh Simmons for the Chiefs. Lunar. Bijan, Tua, Josh Jacobs, and Travis Hunter. It is a random team break that is down there at the bottom of your screen. All one price point. You just have to pick a number or numbers. And when all 32 are gone, that's when we'll assign the teams. Christian Gonzalez, Brees Hall, Josh Connerly, and Matthew Golden. Travis Achan Jr., Jahmyr Gibbs, Jared Goff on the refractor, and Elijah Arroyo. Johnny, yep, it is. Yes, it is. You've missed a Topps Chrome Black Hobby and like 3 packs, Johnny. Hill, Fields, St. Brown, and Besh. Gino, Roma Dunzi, Ashton Genty, still eating out of 99, and Helm. Aaron Jones, Rico Dowdle, Cam Wood, and Mike Green. Mike Green, Mike Green. Lambjack, Danny Dimes, Kyler Murray, and A-Chan for the Panthers. DK, Hurts, Saquon, and Caleb Johnson. Appreciate you hopping in that next one, BRM. Bo Nix, Judy, McLaurin, and Kaiser. Caleb Williams. Kyle Pitts and Brock Bowers with a Jalen Milroe for the Seahawks. Going to Jess. Jordan Love, J.J. McCarthy, Egg Buka, and Kyle McCord. There he is. There he is. You called him. You called it. You made the call. Dexter Lawrence, Brock Purdy, Pat Mahomes, and Will Campbell. Cook, Swift, Gibbs and Montgomery, and Kenneth Grant. We got a Star Fractor. Thought we might see one of those. Donovan, Jemai, and good luck. For the Detroit Lions, David Montgomery. Going to Doc G or going to Primus.
Oh, hi. Do you see that? Do you know what that is? Yes. That's a deed.
I had to do it. I had to do it. I had to do it. What do you want me to do? I had to do it. Okay? I had to do it. Sorry. I know it is, Doc. I know. I know. I know it is. A deed is still, it's still a deed though. It's still a deed. And if you guys have questions about the next break, just let me get through this and we'll, that's the first time we've done it. Let me get through this and I'll explain it as best as I can. I think most of you understand how that works. The best way I can put that break anyways, just to kind of put your minds in the right place, is you have less pressure in a break like that because you don't really have control. You can pick the number, but that doesn't mean anything. At the end of the day, we don't know what's in this stuff, you guys. So the pressure of picking a team and then not getting who you hoped you would get in it, that kind of goes away in that break. Also, you can get the bigger team for the same price as all the other teams. So it's just a little different. But when it's all said and done, I think you just have a little bit pressure mentally on, oh man, I got to get this. Who do I get? Who do I get? This is all in fate's hands other than you picking a number. Drake May, Chase, Herbie on the nucleus, and Woody Marks. We'll take that, Chargers. Yep. No, Derek. Well, then that means it won't happen this time, right? Malik Neighbors, Dallas Goedert, Malik Neighbors, and Terrence Ferguson. And we'll probably give a repack one a go after whenever that one does, Phil. Darnold, Pollard, Goff, and Kyle Williams. Okay. A little numbered insert here. We take those two. Campbell, Murray and Mayfield, and good luck. Where's the number at? It's looking like it's out of 25. Well, it is 6 out of 25. Jay Jettas going to Evan. Evan, you're having yourself a pretty good morning here, bro. It's still continuing. Those numbered inserts, man, they're tough to beat. They're tough to beat.
Oh, hi. Do you see that? Do you know what that is? Yes. That's a deed.
All right, let's get into Cosmic Box number 2. That was a good one. Let's see what else we got. Well, that pack didn't want to do anything but not let go of the other packs. Sometimes it bees like that. I'm going to start with this pack. Nothing. I'm starting with this pack that wanted to be difficult. We're going to open you first difficult pack. Aaron Jones, Rico Dowdle, Devin Achan, and Carson Swessinger. Quincy Williams, Brock Bowers, Shedeur Sanders. Last Team Magic strikes again out of 99. Look how, I'm sorry, you think I'd get used to this by now. Look at that card. I don't even care what number's on that. They could put out of 737, it doesn't matter. That card looks nasty.
Oh, hi. Do you see that? Do you know what that is? Yes. That's a deed.
And Malachi Starks. Gibbs, Pickens, Joshua Allen, and JT. We got an out of 75 here. Garrett, Kittle, Billy Bowman Jr. for the Falcons, 44 out of 75, and Trey Harris. Them Falcons. G-Rolla. Zay Flowers, Bijan, Hampton, and Travion, and Kelvin Banks Jr. Of course, public, you know how it goes. Christian Gonzalez on the white hole. Woody Marks for the Texans going to Matt. There you go, Matt. We definitely take that. And Malachi Moore. Stroud, Nix, Birch, and Hampton. Oh, do you now, Lycos? So you've got all the Ds. Hall, Pearsall, Irving, and Stout. Not yet. Not yet, PJ. Maybe not, Doc, but probably. I don't know, Doc. I think we might have an auto here. I don't know. It's been a good case. Ellick. Nucleus is Derrick Henry. Yep, we take those. Going to Jeremy. And this may just be a number. It is. It's an insert. Out of 50. Oh, it's a good one, though. Look at that. A thing of beauty. 39 out of 50. Joe Burrow on the Night Stars. That's nasty, Johnny. That's definitely a deed. That's probably a pretty good card, to be honest, because the regular one's selling pretty good.
Oh, hi. Do you see that? Do you know what that is? Yes. That's a deed.
And we'll take care of Derrick Henry here as well. Been a good case. See, Bingo agrees. Bucky, Terry, Burrow and Chase, and Jalen Noel. Dak Prescott, Bryce Young, Waddle, and Bryant. I'm sure it's a little bit of that. Johnny Robbins. It's definitely a little bit of that. Trey Benson, Devin Achan, Baker Mayfield, and Monungai. 330 raw. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. That makes me think maybe, I don't know, you look it over, but maybe maybe that's a slab candidate. That's definitely an auto. This case has been good. Out of 50 and out of 25, this has been a good case. Scorton, Lambjack. Good luck, everybody. It's like a first flight, maybe. First flight, orange auto, 25 out of 25 bookend, Egbuka for the Bucks, and that is Doc G.
Oh, hi. Do you see that? Do you know what that is? Yes. That's a deed.
Not too bad. And a Lambjack. Bro, if that was Brady, I would have freaked out, man. Debo, Jefferson, Josh Allen, Jalen Royals. Well, we got 3 hobbies left in the packs that are in front of me, so we ain't done yet, not by a long shot. Collins, Surtain, Ridley, and Tootin. And like I said, you guys, I'll explain the break that's pinned a little bit better once I'm done ripping this. Max Crosby, Travis Etienne, Saquon, and Tesla. That's our inaugural. Go with that. Here in the morning, anyways. Jackson, Jones, Stafford, and Jackson. Well, because you already have one, Lycos. You want the whole set? I don't blame you. James Jr., May, Dak Prescott, and Billy Bowman Jr. Malik Neighbors, Dallas Goedert, Chris Olave, Shema, Darnold, Pollard, Cam Wood, and Barrett Carter. We got 3 hobbies left. Let me get some of this base out of my way real quick. Base needs to go over here real quick. We'll do the other Topps Chrome Black, and then we'll finish the last 2 Cosmic, and this case has been pretty good. Can we get a Lunar? Ryan, there's a team that wears green and yellow. I'm not familiar. Do you see that? Do you see what I did there? I fibbed. Yep, I did it. I fibbed. DK Metcalf, Will Howard, RJ Harvey for the Raiders, Jack Besh out of 50, gold, Chuba, and Michael Penix Jr. Mr. Besh. I see some good cards up there. Tony Pollard, Jackson Smith, DK, Ferguson, and a Breece Hall out of 299 with an Amon-Ra St. Brown. Jets, renewed. Little Breece Hall action. All right, let's see what the encased card is. It is a rookie. It is a Saint. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, Angry Golfer. Out of 50, Tyler. No, 150. Out of 150, Tyler Shuck. I looked down at the color. I looked at the screen and I saw the color. I was like, that's not gold. 87 out of 150, Tyler Shuck. Emptiness.
Oh, hi. Do you see that? Do you know what that is? Yes. That's a deed.
All right. Here we go. We've got this one and one more to go. This one and one more to go. Shuck, could you just stand up there? Thanks. Appreciate you, bro. Oh, you won't be like that, huh? All right, watch this. I win. I do what I want when I want, Robin. Come on. This ain't your first rodeo around here. You know how I roll. Ricky Pearsall. Mike Evans, Mr. Kaiser on the refractor, and Savion Williams. Oh, is that all you need, Texas? Oh, okay. All right, okay. Well, we got a planet. It's not Pluto, though. Might be Mars. Alfred Collins. Dalton Schultz. For the Eagles, it is a Venus. Saquon Barkley going to C2 Sports Cards. C2F Sports Cards. Now you get a deed.
Oh, hi. Do you see that? Do you know what that is? Yes. That's a deed.
This has been an excellent case. There ain't no doubt about it. This thing's still producing good cards. And we got a box left. Christian Gonzalez, Breece Hall, Hurts, and A.J. Brown, and a Ty Felton. That's my quarterback. That's my quarterback. Neighbors, Patty Surtain, and Buchanan. Man, that's my quarterback. What up, dude?
What up?
Zay Flowers, Bijan, Josh Allen, and Tez Johnson. I'm using it right now, so you can take this if you want. If you want to take the whole thing.
Okay.
I didn't get a great charge on my phone this morning. You won't be able to see him, but you'll be able to hear him.
I'm the voice of Jobu.
Oh, no. Dallas Goedert, Jared Goff, Ty Hamilton on the nucleus, and Jalen Walker. Tua, Lad McConkey, Jahad Campbell out of 199, and Ja'Cory Krosky Mara. Well, Cheyenne, you'll be all right. Sam Darnold, Tony Pollard, Breece Hall, and Josiah Stewart. Max Crosby, Achan, Gardner, and Travion. Gibbs, Pickens, Stroud, and Scat. No, it's Kobe. Stop it. Aaron Jones, Kyler Murray out of 150. Ooh, DK Metcalf for the Steelers. There you go, Dave. Look, I saved it. And RJ Harvey.
It's the voice of Jobu. Give me your rum.
I need a little Caribbean accent.
Oh, I can't do that.
Dowdle, Jackson, Dexter Lawrence, and Shadur. Dimes, James Jr., Chase, and Judkins. Hey, Mayberry, good morning. Fields, Metcalf, Odunze, and Genty. Hurts, Smith, Hall, Riley Leonard. We still have another box. We're not done yet. We'll find out, Lycos. We're going to find out. Judy, Williams, Murray, and Ingram. Pitts, Love, and Brown with a Sanker. McCarthy, Lawrence, Dart, and Makuba. Purdy, Cook, Mahomes, and Eamon Worry. DeAndre Swift, Tyreek Hill, Saquon, and a Cam Ward base. All right, one box left. The finale. Now, we did, well, I won't say it. We'll just open it and we'll find out. Tell him, Llama. You tell him.
All right, 32 is the last digit in that next break.
Oh, is that many gone?
Yeah, it's just 32. One number left.
Well, it didn't show me any of that. That's wild. Empty. Collins, Surtain, Dart and Scat, and TJ Sanders. I had no idea it was that low.
Yeah, that next one's sold.
We did not get a white hole box at all in that case. Ewers, not a singularly one. Taysom Hill, and Ashton Genty on the Sun. It was an Ashton Genty heavy case, that's for sure. Raiders, Texas. We take those. Mike Evans, Debo, Bowers, and Dart. It happened, Texas. It happened. Achan, Gibbs, Jettas, and Booker. Pickens, Henry, Tet on the nucleus, and Mason Graham. I think so. Don't you?
Yeah.
I think so. Yep. So we can go ahead and do that.
Yeah, I'll get it up.
So that break, our first inaugural one, it's gone. So we'll have to we'll address that when I'm done ripping, and then here in a moment, Kobe's going to drop in a repack break. Same 99 is the price point. 99 is the price point. Same as we've been doing. 20 total repacks in the break. That will go into the shop here momentarily. But I'll need to do a recap and all that good stuff before we do the mixer. Garrett, Flowers, Travis Hunter, and Colston Loveland. Bijan, Tua, J.C. Horn, and Watts. I do not, PJ. I do not. You just wasn't in the cards. Get it? Gonzalez, Hall, Bijan, and Tate. Prescott, Bryce Young, Tyleek, and Luther Burden. Malik Neighbors, TJ Watt for the Brownies, Harold Fannin Jr. out of 25, and Benjamin Morrison. Goddard, Darnold, Mahomes, and Lane. That good old last team magic, Doc.
Last spot mojo.
Pollard, Crosby, Sweat, and Belton. Purdy, Cook, Thomas Jr., and Revel Jr. Ant-Man, I'm not exactly sure what you're trying to say there, but try again maybe. Lambjack, Jones, Herbie, and Carter. Derwin James Jr., May, and Mimbu. Swift, Hill, Diggs, and Fannin. Fields, Metcalf, London, and McMillan.
All right, y'all. The $99 spot repack is in the shop now if you guys want to hop in on that.
Hurts, Smith, Waddle, and Johnson. You heard the man.
50 floor, 300 plus ceiling.
Aaron Jones, Rico Dowdle, Micah, and Ty Hamilton. So I'm on every morning, Ant-Man, 7 Central till usually later in the afternoon. Tuesdays through Sunday. Mr. and Mrs. 238 are on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Saturday nights. And Noah and Kobe, who's sitting right beside me, you just can't see him right now, are on Thursday, Friday, and Sundays.
I thought that was another stream. I'm Jobu's voice. Salty, I'm going to stay and help him out here.
All right, we're going to do a recap of this real quick. I guess Shuck should probably be there. And we'll do a recap of what just went down.
And we still have that other break.
And then there's a repack break in the shop now. 20 repacks in that break. 32 spots still, though. All right, recap. Micah Parsons, Harold Fannin out of 25, Jettas, Bowers, Scat and Dart, Barkley, Dart, Campbell out of 199, Ty Hamilton, Josh Allen, Patty Sertan, Woody Marks, Justin Herbert, Cam Ward, Lambjack, Baker Mayfield, Jamar Chase, Egbuka, Cam Ward, and a Jackson Dart base. We had Derrick Henry, Billy Bowman out of 75, Shadur out of 99, Jack Besh out of 50, Jared Goff, Brees Hall out of 299, Genty out of 99, Donovan out of 150, Rashi out of 299, DK out of 150, Myles Garrett out of 99, David Montgomery on the Star Fractor, Tet, Justin Jefferson out of 25 on the Light Speed. And then we had Ladd McConkey, Green out of 99 for the Chargers. Genty on the Sun. Shadur, 4 out of 10 for the Brownies. Egbuka, last on print, first flight auto out of 25. Venus, Saquon Barkley. Joe Burrow on the Night Stars out of 50 gold. And the Tyler Shuck auto out of 150. Not too shabby. And like he said, you guys can go over and check the overlay on YouTube here in a minute. But also, all of that's on replay, so you could always go find out exactly what happened if you missed it, okay?
Here, actually, I think the overlay...
Is it ready?
It should be ready in 2 seconds.
I'll give you a second. That way I can put it up there and they can see it.
Oh, whoops.
So, Doc, it was funny. The first few teams there, they were kind of in unison, and then it got a little bit, and then the bigger teams kind of all were hiding. They all kind of came out towards the end there. But that doesn't mean the bigger teams are the ones that are going to hit. You just don't ever know.
Okay, I think we should be good.
I'll give it a second to let it catch up.
It's catching up slowly but surely.
So that I'm trying to make it to where you guys can see it.
They can always just go on YouTube as well.
I think it just did. It looks full to me.
Okay, there we go.
So there it is, you guys. You can take a screenshot of that so you know exactly who you have. I know this is a little different, and this is our first go at it, okay? Let's start with the Phoenix International Mega here. And look, there is no wrong team. You don't know yet. You just don't ever know. Emptiness. And then we've got a repack break, 99 a spot, pinned at the bottom of your screen. All right, we've got... You want...
I got it.
Okay. Deshaun Watson, Aiden Hutchinson, Karlaftis, CJ Stroud, Max Crosby, Razul Douglas, and a George Pickens for the Steelers out of 180. That's Doc G. See, you're already on the board, Doc G. Jalen Warren, Murray, Minshew, Tua, Lambjack, a Bo Nix rookie contours, and a Jawar Jordan out of 88 for the Texans. There you go, Broncos. That's actually pretty. It's not numbered, but it's pretty good, D. Newman. We'll take that. That's right, Texas. You tell them. You tell them all. Brees Hall, James Conner, DeAndre Swift, Josh Downs, Puka Nacua, Zay Flowers, and a Nate Wiggins out of 180. Derrick Henry, Thielen, Stone, Young, Hill, a Jalen Wright auto for the Fins going to Ramro, and Jalen Trice for the Falcons out of 140. See, Ramro, you just never know. You just never really know. A little auto out of a Mega? Yeah, we take those. We take those. It's true. It's true. Danico Autry, Kyle Pitts, Gabriel Davis, Sam Laporta, Will Levis, Jalen McMillan for the Bucks, and a DeAndre Hopkins out of 180 for the Chiefs. And then I think we got all of our number cards. So this one will probably just have a base rookie at the back. Or maybe there might be a case hit. I don't know. It could happen.
Color blast.
Chubb, Chase, Sutton, Allen, Harris, Achan, and a Jordan Jefferson on the base rookie. Okay. Okay. All right, let's do a hobby. Let's do a Topps Chrome Black. What is it? It's floor 50, ceiling of 300.
Yeah, 450, ceiling 300 plus, double-digit squads off the board in that already. $99 a spot, 20 repacks in there.
Mac Leonard for the Colts. Dark base. Abdul Carter out of 150. A little color match there. Daniels and Achan for the Panthers. Oop. Chill out there, Jackson Dart. Jeff's like, I would have bought the Pens. Who did you get in? You did, didn't you, Jeff? I think you did. Or maybe you got in the other one. I don't know. Jacob May, Devontae Smith, Jordan James, Egbuka on the base, Jordan Love out of 299, and a Josh Jacobs. Okay. Okay. Okay.
Man, I love Phoenix International.
I know there's no mega like it.
No,
there really isn't.
It really is not. It's the best.
Encased out of 99 for the San Francisco 49ers. It is Ricky Pearsall. There's your Niner. There's a Niner.
A little slip
Papa.
Rick.
It is 19 out of 99. Empty box.
They are the greatest megas in history, Jeff. I agree.
Let's open another.
But this one's going to have a color blast in it.
What was the other one? Is it Phoenician?
Phoenician, yeah.
There's something else too. Crowning.
Oh, Gridiron Crowns or Gridiron
Yeah, something
Kings,
like that.
something like that. Yeah, yeah.
Empty. AJ Brown, Eckler, Brissett, Christian McCaffrey, Kyron Williams, Patrick Queen, and a Jatavian Sanders for the Panthers. That is out of 180.
Phoenix is licensed, Mr. Squeeb, because this is last year's Phoenix. This was when Panini still had licensing.
Yeah, it's 2024. Taylor, Lawrence, Duger, Lawrence, Evans, Adonai Mitchell for the Colts out of 80, and Kamari Lassiter out of 40.
What up, Lewis?
Rookie for the Texans. There's a Raven up there somewhere, bro. I think it's Nate Wiggins. He's numbered. What's up, Kyle? And
Hello, Kyle.
Get to work, people. Evan, Bobby, Hertz, Watson, Wilson, and a Rashad White for the Bucks out of 180. Hey, a Buck showed up, Mayberry. Might not have been the, but it's a Buck. DK, Anthony Richardson, Pacheco, Kirk, Andrews, White, and a Jalen Waddle for the Finns out of 88. Sorry, Jeff the car guy.
Getting close to halfway on that repack break, y'all.
Bosa. We got another contours. Debo, Cousins, McLaurin, Garrett, Malik Neighbors on the rookie contours for the Giants, and a Chris Jenkins for the Bengals out of 180. Oh, sooner rather than later, we'll be starting to get some Waddle Broncos cards out there in the circulation. Hey, Florida's finest. Good morning.
Good morning, Florida's.
Ed Oliver, Bijan, Gibbs, Simmons, Hendrickson, Franklin, and a Coupe de Jean base. That's actually not terrible. We will take that, Eagles. Going to Vane. A little Coupe de Jean action. All right, now I'm going to do Cosmic, and then I'll end with the Topps Chrome Black. That should have been the lunar box for our inaugural rando break. Right there. All them boxes we've opened. It should have been that one. Nothing. That's right, Tabs. May, Neighbors, Jetta, and Savion.
Do you want this AC on?
I mean, you can do. It's not. It doesn't have the. It doesn't have water, so it's kind of. You can. It'll just be a fan at this point. Goddard, Darnold, Lawrence, and Felton. Not yet, Jeff. Not yet. Pollard, Crosby, Travis Hunter, and Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt. Luis wants to know if there was only one. The question of the morning was if there was only one fast food restaurant that survived, which one would you choose, Kobe?
Only one fast food restaurant.
Only one survives. Yep.
Oh my.
Cam Scattaboo and Ashton.
What'd you say?
Genty. So I changed mine to Culver's.
Culver's.
I changed mine to Culver's.
That's a good answer. Yeah, Chick-fil-A is a good answer. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I would be lying to y'all if I didn't say Panda Express because I do eat there 3 or 4 times a week.
I've seen that a lot.
And I'm not even joking. I literally eat there 3 or 4 times a week, so I have to go. I have to go with Panda Express.
Mason Taylor on the nucleus and Teddy Buchanan.
Chipotle's good though. That is a good answer. I mean, it's $10. You get a lot of food.
I like Chipotle when it's a good Chipotle. When it's a bad Chipotle, I don't like it.
That's a good point. Soon Chick-fil-A will be closed on a Sunday, so you do have to take that with the grain of salt.
Yeah, but with Chick-fil-A, man, I don't know. I don't know what to think because they don't have the most extensive menu. I'd get tired of it quick. Yeah. Kenneth Walker III and Quinshawn.
My Panda order is a plate with orange chicken and grilled chicken, and if I'm feeling naughty, I'll get some Rangoons.
Oh, Ridley and Shadur.
But that's only if I'm feeling naughty. So that's usually, once a week, once every other week.
Tommy Lee's there right now. Young, Benson, Fred Warner, and RJ Harvey.
Oh, Cookout's a good answer, Jasco.
We've got a Planet. Riley Leonard, Matthew Stafford. And for the Eagles, it is a Saquon Venus going to Vane.
There we go, Saquon.
Oh, hi. Do you see that? Do you know what that is? Yes. That's a deed.
That's a deed.
George Pickens, Garrett Robinson, and Collins.
Tabs, I get good. Rice. I've watched you so much. I basically have that thing memorized at this point.
I bet. I'm sure they do too. Achan, Gibbs, Stafford, and Johnson. We'll come up. I need to come up with a different one.
Oh, I like it. I think it's classic at this point.
No, it stays, but I need like a alternate. Like when I have like a really big net, like it's just happening over and over and over again. I'm gonna have him come out there like
I got the deeds.
No,
deeds.
He's gonna be like. Another deed.
Yeah, I like that.
Jones, James Jr., Jacobs, and Revel Jr.
What's the order of the planets? Oh, man. Let me go back to 8th grade here. Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Neptune, Uranus, Pluto.
That's right. A+. 3 gold stars. Flowers, Olave, Milrow out of 99 for the Seahawks. We'll take that CA. And Scat. And we still have one Topps Chrome Black left in this. We've got a repack break pinned at the bottom of your screen, 99 a spot. And we're probably close to halfway in that, I would imagine. Brock Bowers and Travion.
Yeah, we're almost halfway in that. Floor 50, ceiling 300 plus on that, y'all.
Gonzalez, Hall, Barkley, and Stewart. Irvin, Bowers, Arroyo out of 199, and Cam Wood. McLaurin, Stroud, Cook, and Eamon Worry. It's Joe Boo, H-Town. Tell her it's Joe Boo. Nix, Judy, Noel, and Makuba. Not really, Jake. I've got a repack break in the bottom at the bottom of your screen. Floor of 50, ceiling of 300. There's 20 repacks in that. Caleb Williams, Kyle Pitts, Lambjack and Jaden Daniels, and a Sanker. Purasol, Evans, Dart and Scat, and Jalen Walker. All right. Topps Chrome Black is left. Let's see if we can get one more deed out of all this.
Cam Ward auto encased.
101. Super.
Yep. We're not asking for too much.
Ayuk, Shuck on the base, Jaden Higgins, Bryce Young out of 75 for them Carolina Panthers, Prescott and Higgins. Ooh, John, that's a good question. I don't have an answer for that right now. How are we going to handle how do we handle the duels in randoms?
It goes, in randoms, it goes to the right side.
The right side? Okay.
We alternate because Mr. and Mrs. did left last night, and then we
so
go
today
to
will
right,
be right, and then we do that
left.
every day.
Yeah,
okay.
we just flip flop.
Okay, so there you go. Today is the right side, John. McConkey, H.N., Blue, Burden, Graham out of 299, and James Cook.
Because typically, if you've been with us, we go more expensive team, but on the randoms, every team's the same, so we have to choose.
There is no Giants Ravens dual big that I know of. I don't think. I don't think there's a Giants Ravens duel. Maybe there is. Looks like we got a commander here. Out of 5.
Oh my.
Oh, it's a Steeler out of 5.
Oh.
It's the Steeler out of 5.
Oh.
Aaron Rodgers, 4 out of 5 for the Steelers. Doc G, you did it again.
Oh.
Ivory autograph. Aaron Rodgers.
What
4 out of 5.
absolute
That's
stud.
nasty. That's nasty.
There we go.
Empty.
Oh,
That is crazy.
Hi, do you see that? Do you know what that is? Yes.
Is that a
deed.
ghost talking or John Cena? It's everything. Everything you imagine and more.
He put his best effort in, Sam. He really did. He's a person that cares about the people. I'm sorry, I'm a Lions fan. I had to do that. All right, recap. Here we go. Scat, Hunter, DeJean, Jenkins, White for the Bucks, Mitchell, Lassiter, Sanders, Egbuka, Jalen McMillan, Jackson Dart, Abdul Carter out of 150, DeAndre Hopkins out of 180, Braylon Trice, Nate Wiggins for the Ravens, Jawar Jordan was out of 88, and George Pickens for the Steelers. PJ, I know. Put it in the chat some more. Maybe it'll change. Just say, "Hey, you're terrible, Primo. I don't like you. I don't like you, Primo." And then maybe you'll hit a card. Jalen Waddle out of 88. Jordan Love out of 299. Mason Graham out of 299. Noel. Arroyo out of 199. Milrow out of 99. Shuck. Bryce Young out of 75, Scat and Dart, Mason Taylor, and Malik Neighbors. So let's try it a different way, PJ. Be like, "No, I don't like you, play you," and then get a spot, and then maybe it'll work. Purasol, 19 out of 99. Nick's rookie on the contours. Jalen Wright, rookie for the Fins. Saquon Venus. And Aaron Rodgers, 4 out of 5 red on the ivory autograph.
That's
for the
sick.
Steelers.
That is sick.
Look at that auto. Yeah, Luisa, they are good. Without a doubt. You'll see.
All right, y'all. This is break 6173, and we are doing the Jazz now. Evan Fedora 1.
Falcons.
2 Evan Fedora.
Bucks.
3 Dr. G. Willie.
Niners.
4 The Dude.
Vikings.
5 Evan Fedora.
Saints.
6 Texas and Longhorns.
Seahawks.
7 Dr. G. Willie.
Bears. Got your team.
8 AC Bennett.
Cardinals.
9 Clayton.
Eagles.
10 Becky Henthorn.
Becky. Titans.
Tighten up. 11 NYT Mare or Nightmare, I guess.
Jets.
12 Evan Fedora.
Steelers.
13 Madden Kennis.
Ravens.
14 GF
Raiders.
with all the E's too. 15 Hauk.
Cowboys.
16 Brad Richardson.
Panthers.
17 Big Poppy.
Rams.
18 War Dog.
Pat.
Packers. 19 D-Rec.
Commanders.
20 P-Dub.
Bengals.
21 Kicker.
Jags.
22 Texas and Longhorns.
Texans.
23 Shruff.
Brownies.
24 P-Dub.
Colts.
25 Joe K. HGW.
Chiefs.
26 Gil.
Detroit.
We got 27 Dr. G. Willie.
Bills.
28 Piper Pipes.
Chargers.
29 Borders.
Pats.
30 Buck.
Giants.
31 Corey Bruce.
Fins.
And 32 Corey Bruce.
Broncos. All right. Now, give him a minute or two. He's going to get all that onto the overlay and stuff like that. You can always go see it on YouTube because it'll be up there over there. This one's ready to go. We're going to put this exact same price point, same, the twos are going back into the shop here shortly. But we can go ahead and start ripping some of this. Let me get these down off the stand here. Gil got the Lions again. Do you know I pulled Gil a Barry Sanders auto the other day?
Oh, my.
Out of 50.
Oh, my.
Solar Flares edition. All right.
Okay. It should be updating here soon on the overlay if you want to slap that up. If
Okay.
not,
I'll wait. We can wait a second.
Okay.
We can wait a second. And I'll put it up there so they can get a screenshot of it.
Yep.
Plus, they might not have heard it too.
Yep.
So, it's the overlay's updating. It's not going to have all your names on it yet. So give me a second, and we'll put that up there so you guys can see it. And then if you miss it when I put it up there, don't worry, it'll be up on YouTube too.
yes. And Clayton, you have the Eagles if you didn't know.
Eagles for Clayton. Well now. There it is, folks. There it is. So you can take a screenshot of that. We're going to run the same thing, PJ. It's the number's got to update on it, so it'll be in the shop here momentarily.
It'll be in the shop in 10 seconds.
All right. I think we're ready to go, my friend. Let's do that. Okay. Good luck.
And the next one is in the shop if you guys want to hop in on that same thing.
We've got, this is like a case hit here. Stained glass Matthew Stafford going to Big Poppy.
Oh, is that so?
That's a good way to start it out.
Is that so?
I think that's one of them deeds they've been talking about.
Yeah.
I've been hearing so much about those deeds. Congrats. Prism of some sort here. Ooh. Ooh, Bijan Robinson auto for the Falcons going to Evan. That is this year. I just wanted to make sure. Little Bijan action? Okay. Okay. Uh-oh, we like these. Oh, boy. Micro Mosaic Patrick Mahomes for the Chiefs. Joe, bro. No, dude.
Wow.
That's nasty. Little Mahomes action.
Wow. This is just the 99 price point.
I know.
That's crazy.
It is. It really is. Well, this is either a downtown or an uptown. One of the two. Joe Burrow, uptown for the Bengals. P-Dub. Yeah, that's a deed. Yep. Mm-hmm. Well, they're all deeds. I'd have to hit the deed button every time in this break. For the Chicago Bears, Luther Burden the third out of Topps Chrome, Doc G, out of $4.99. Yep. We'll take that. P-Dub, hey, look. All you had to do is throw a little shade my way and something showed up for you. Do it again. I can take it. Do it again. For the Jets, Garrett Wilson on the rookie Genesis out of Mosaic.
That's nice.
NYT, you thought there'd be no chance, didn't you? Well, you got a deed too. By the way, that's somebody put that in the chat. They said his name's NYT Mayor. He said that's perfect. You got the Jets.
That is true.
Like it lined up perfect. For the record, Topps finest Mike Evans for the Bucks. That is Evan. Evan, you got you another one. This is Topps finest for the record. I haven't seen this. This is a short print, but I haven't actually pulled one of these. But I'm aware of them. Kelsey, I appreciate you. You and B have a great rest of your day. And I'll see you guys probably Sunday morning the next time. We've got Nico Collins on the Radiant rookie out of Spectra. That's 12 out of 60 for the Texans.
Spectra's such a nice product.
Texas and Longhorns. Appreciate you, Kelsey. That's a big old card right there. Same exact break as what's pinned. Same price point, same deal. Becca, there's always going to be teams that don't hit in this. There's only 20 repacks. There's 32 numbers. So
but we send out a pack. You don't go.
Is that what you said?
Yeah, we don't go home with. You don't go home with anything.
Yeah, we don't just send nothing to you, but
you do get a pack.
Most others would. All Pro Inc. 21 out of 25. Nick Bosa for the Niners. That is Doc G.
And there's a chance at a downtown in that too. I mean, we've sent out those Donruss packs all the time, and there's there's downtowns in there all the time.
Every week we almost say somebody messages us and they're like, "I got a downtown."
Yeah.
Zebra time. Josh Allen on the zebra.
Yeah.
Doc G. You see what I'm saying? See, you just don't look. This is the beauty of how this works. You just don't know. Now you have another deed. It can happen, PJ. You can double up. It doesn't happen every one, but it can happen. For the Tennessee Titans, 17 out of 25, Eddie George patch auto.
Yeah.
That is 2016
Tighten up.
National Treasures. He was
up.
a pretty good one. You didn't want to be in his way. '24 Donruss Optic, Jim Mint 10. Jaden Daniels Green Hyper.
Very nice.
Very, very nice. Commanders, D-Rec.
It's going to be weird next year seeing the new Titans logo.
I know.
Without the flames.
I'm going to have to get out to a game this year.
Oh, we got to go.
I got to get out there.
Yeah.
Now I have an NFL team in my
Cam
state.
Ward play this year at home.
Plus, it's not even that far.
No.
2009 Topps Chrome Mint 9. Peyton Manning refractor. Okay. Hi. P-Dub. I'm running out of room here. Let's keep Patty right there in the front, though. I'll put Peyton back here, and him and Josh Allen can hang out like they're buddies. 2020 Donruss Optic Justin Herbert Gem Mint 10 Purple Shock. Oh boy, that's how we take those. Piper. Yep. Hannah, this is just a repack break. We've got one in the shop. 20 repacks, 32 numbers. 2018 Panini Donruss Optic Baker Mayfield Gem Mint 10 for the Brownies. Sruff. There you go. There ain't been a bad one yet. If there's a floor, I can't tell. 2020 Panini Select Jordan Love Gem Mint 10 Light Blue Prism Die Cut for the pack. War Dog. You're on the board, War Dog. We have 4 left. Oh boy. Tyler Shuck RPA out of Select.
The Shuckinator.
Out of 199. Say what? Evan's having a field day right now. 2020 Panini Mosaic Gem Mint 10 Jalen Hurts. Wow. Camo pink for the Eagles. And that is Clayton. 2 left. 2 left. 2023 Donruss Optic Bryce Young Mythical Gem Mint 10.
That's clean.
What? That's a rookie.
That is clean.
Brad, nice hit, Brad. Gil, if it comes down to the last one, now you've already seen a bunch of these. You know that they're in there a lot. You would get them when they weren't, though. Panini 1. It is Trey McBride. RPA out of 99 out of Panini 1. Sorry, Gil.
That's nice.
That's they're in there a lot. They're in there a lot. What a great little batch of cards that was. I'm going to do a recap of this. The same exact type of repack break is in the shop.
Yeah.
And I'm just going to do these slabs separately, and we'll do all these.
We got double digit spots off the board in that next one, y'all. Same price point at the 99 a spot, floor 50, ceiling 300 plus. Is Kobe the new John Cena? I'm always John Cena, Lurple. You know, fun fact, Lurple, Batman and myself have never been identified in the same room.
Uh-oh.
I just want to put that out there.
Uh-oh. Yeah, it's the same one that's going up there, you guys. It's the same. It's what's in the shop right now. Floor of 50, ceiling of 300. If you're even thinking about getting in, just take a gander at what was in this one.
And we do not trade teams, Benedict. No team trading.
Jaden Daniels, Gem Mint 10, Green Hyper. Peyton Manning, Mint 9 out of 2009. Thank you, Doc G. I appreciate you. I got you, Doc. Thank you. And I'll be back Sunday morning, you guys. Jalen Hurts, Gem Mint 10, pink camo. Jordan Love, Gem Mint 10 for the pack. Baker Mayfield, Gem Mint 10, rookie for the Browns. Justin Herbert, Gem Mint 10, rookie purple shock for the Chargers. We had Nico Collins on the Radiant rookies out of 60. Josh Allen, Zebra. Eddie George, patch auto out of 25 out of National Treasures. Nick Bosa out of 25 for the Niners. Auto. We also had Trey McBride, RPA out of Panini 1 out of 99. Wow. It's crazy cards in here. Thanks, Doc. Garrett Wilson on the Genesis. For the record, Mike Evans for the Bucks out of Topps Finest. Luther Burden out of 499 Topps Chrome Auto, rookie. Bijan Auto for the Falcons. Matthew Stafford on the stained glass for the Rams. We had a mythical Bryce Young Gem Mint 10 case hit for the Panthers. That's a rookie. Joe Burrow Uptown for the Bengals. Tyler Shuck RPA for the Saints. That's out of 199. And a Patrick Mahomes Micro Mosaic for the Chiefs. That's this year, I believe. Yep, this year, Mosaic. I mean,
Okay, are you ready?
IR.
Alrighty.
Probably Gil.
All right, number 1, Sire Carter, NFL.
Jets.
Number 2, Phoenix Moss.
Browns.
Number 3, Piper Pipes.
Chargers.
Number 4, Nick Graz.
Broncos.
Number 5, P Dub.
Giants.
Number 6, GF.
Cardinals.
Number 7, Mike 918.
Bengals.
Number 9, D Norm.
Saints.
Number 9, A Farn.
Titans.
Number 10, Becca Storella.
Falcons.
Number 11, Smith Clayton.
That's the Cowboys.
Number 12, PCN Dan.
Eagles.
Number 13, Piper Pipes.
Ravens.
14, Cade Rodriguez.
Commanders.
Number 15, Critch Cracker.
Jags.
16, Kicker.
Bears.
17, Kicker.
Colts.
18, Lurple.
Bills. Lurple.
19, War Dog.
Fins.
20, Jaden L.
Chiefs.
21, Cooper Barr.
Steelers.
22, Troy Nose.
Raiders.
23, Dirt Acer.
Texans.
24, NYT Mayor.
Vikings.
25, Corey Bruce.
Seahawks.
26, Will Cunningham.
Bucks.
27, SDG 27.
Pats.
28, Big Ty.
Rams.
29, Bassmaster Drew.
Lions.
30, PCN Dan.
Panthers.
31, 303 Sports Cards.
Pack.
And 32, Cade Rodriguez.
San Fran. Niners. All right, give him a minute, you guys. Me too, Gil. Now, he's going to get all that input and put into the overlay. The next break is pinned at the bottom of your screen. It is a Cosmic. It is 2 Tops Chrome Black. It is 2 Phoenix International Megas from 2024. So that's what's in the shop. $89 a spot, and it'll be ran the same way this was, as far as with once all the numbers are gone, then we'll assign the teams with the cards, okay? Let me get all these taken down here. Pretty good then, Becca, I would think. You know, pretty good odds there, you know. I see you, Nick. Did somebody say they got... Piper, did you say you got the Chargers 3 times in a row?
Yeah, I thought Piper got the charge in the last one, and she got it again. So, all right, there we go. Overlay. It should be updated here soon.
Hang on, PJ. It's updated. It's updating now. I'll throw the overlay up before I rip these. That way you guys can see it and you can take a screenshot of it so you actually know. Plus, there's always YouTube. You can go back. No, you're good, PJ. It's going to take a second to update, but...
You got the Giants.
Wow, did it do it that quick?
What?
Did you do it already?
Yeah, I did already.
All right, there it is. There's the overlay. Take a screenshot of that. That's this break, and then we've got a random in the shop. Okay, random break, not repacks. This was the last repack I could do. So let's take this down. All right, and good luck. We've got Immaculate Rome Odunze RPA out of 99 for the Bears. Yeah, okay, we'll take that kicker. Indeed. Wow, that boy Theok. Optic Sunday Kings Aiden Hutchinson for the Lions. That's Bassmaster Drew, Detroit. There it is. There it be. A little Hutch action. Gil, you already knew. You already knew. Hold on 1 minute here. In Motion Rookie Tet. That's sick. Out of Photogenic. Check that out.
That is sweet.
That's nasty. PC and Dan. There it goes. There it be. Out of Select, Patrick Mahomes. Is that a snake skin? Out of 89 for the Chiefs?
Or is that dragon scale?
Is it dragon scale? Yeah, it is dragon scale. You're right. What did these come out? Oh, never mind. It's 2021. Never mind. Yeah, it's dragon scale. Yeah, snake skin would have been a lot lower numbered.
To 2.
Zebra Joseph Burrow on the die cut zebra. Okay. That is 2023, and that is Mike 918. Yeah. Shadur Sanders on the Revolution Auto.
My camera's not even on. I'm throwing
He did it. He was like, he really did. He was like, yes. That's out of 50 for the Brownies. Phoenix, you're on the board. Rookie ticket, George Kittle for the Niners.
That's cool.
Auto, Cade.
Rookie Kittle, that's sick.
That's wild. 2017. Didn't expect to see that. For the Raiders, Ashton Genty out of 25. That's Photogenic scrapbook. For the Raiders, that is Troy knows. Immortal Ink. Jason Kelsey out of 75.
That's cool.
That's cool. Impeccable. Impeccable. Jay Jettas out of 49 auto for the Vikings. That is NYT Mayor. Okay. Check that out. All right. National Treasures, Derrick Henry out of 49 on the patch. That is Afarn on the Century Materials. And that is 2018. Little D. Henry action. Panini 1. Torrey Big Game Holt, 8 out of 8. Patch auto for the Rams. And again, that is out of Panini 1. That is Big Ty. Not too bad, Big Ty. The Deeds. Unleashed. Bo Nix. Donruss. 2025. Nick. Now you're on the board with an Unleashed. Bo Nix. I don't have room for 20 cards, unfortunately. I wish I did, but I don't. Uh-oh. Color Blast out of Phoenix for the Colts. Kicker. You're on the board, Kicker. You've been on the board, but hi. Yeah. Yep. Mm-hmm. Yep. Yep. That's we take those. Josh B. Exum in the house. I'm running out of room now. 2020 Panini Donruss, Justin Herbert, the rookies, Jim Mint 10. Hey, look, the Chargers hit again. Deeds be falling. I like it. Starcast, Josh Allen, short print for the Bills, Lurple. That's this year, right? Yep. Little Starcast action for the Bills. '23 Mosaic Mint 9, Jared Goff Genesis for the Lions. So somebody asked, can teams double up? There's your answer. They just doubled up. Bassmaster Drew, double up. Double up. '25 Phoenix, Mint 9, Trevor Lawrence, auto out of Phoenix. And that is out of 99 for the Jags. Going to Crit's Cracker. I know Gil's like, come on, man. Come on. It bees like that sometimes, though. It does. It just bees like that. Plus, he just got a Barry Sanders auto. 2025 Select, Travion Henderson, Mint 9 RPA for the Pats. That is out of 45. Mint 9. SD. And then you have 2025 Mint 9 red, white, and blue Jackson Dart for the Giants. P-Dub right there at the end, bro. A little Jackson Dart action. Mint 9. Thank you, Ashley. Okay. Let me do a recap of this real quick, and then we shall see what's going on in the next one. Appreciate you, Derek. Let's get you here, and you here, and you here, and you here. And then we're going to pull these down and get you here. Okay? And then we're going to put a couple of these over here, like that. And then I'm going to take this, and I'm going to put this over here, and that, and that, and that, and that. Just everywhere. Deed. Thank you, Becca.
Or is Deed overload?
Overload. That's why I said I'd have to hit the button every time. Justin Herbert, the rookies, Jim Mint 10. Travion Henderson, RPA at Mint 9 out of 45. Jackson Dart, Mint 9 for the Giants. Trevor Lawrence, Mint 9 auto out of 99 for the Jags. Jared Goff, Genesis for the Lions. We had Torrey Big Game Holt, 8 out of 8 patch auto. We had Starcast for the Bills, Josh Allen. Sunday Kings, Aiden Hutchinson. George Kittle on the rookie ticket auto for the Niners. We also had Justin Jefferson, photogenic out of 49 for the Vikings. Ashton Genty, 11 out of 25 for the Raiders. Joe Burrow, die cut zebra for the Bengals. Derrick Henry, Century Materials patch for the Titans. 2019, actually. I'm sorry. I think it's 2019. Unleashed, Bo Nix, 2025. We had Jason Kelsey out of 75 on the Acha. Shadur Sanders, Revolution rookie out of 50, auto. We had Rome Adunzi RPA out of 99 for the Bears, out of Immaculate. We had the Dragon Scale Patty Mahomes out of 89, 2021. We had the In Motion Tet for the Panthers, and we had the Tyler Warren Color Blast for the Colts.
I have never seen this Unleashed out of Donruss before.
I've seen it in previous years. I haven't seen this year's version of it until now.
This is sick.
They make up. There's some really cool baseball ones too.
I have never seen that before. That is fire.
That was actually a pretzel. I might use some McDonald's later today, though.
Oh, big dog.
I might go get some McDonald's.
All right, we are sold out on this, y'all.
All right, I'll give you a second there, Kobe, and then you just let me know when you're ready.
Sounds good. We are sold out on this. Appreciate y'all for hopping in on this break. Let me get the next one in the shop real quick. Next one is a nice one.
It's a true mixer, you guys. If you were with me on Monday, it's the Primo birthday break.
It's a Prism No Huddle. It is a Finest Delight. It is a 2021 Select Hobby, 2025 Select Hobby, 2025 Topps Chrome Black, and a Cosmic. It's a lot of deeds in that. Okay.
When it goes in there, that was the Primo birthday break, is what that
Yes,
is.
it is up there now. And then for 61.75, are you ready, Primo?
A couple more here. I'm feeling it. Okay. All right, we're good. We're ready.
Alrighty, let's get it and let's go. Number 1, the Tism Times.
Jets.
Number 2, Bassmaster Drew.
Detroit Lions.
Number 3, I Wonder.
Colts.
Number 4, B Breaks.
Bears.
Number 5, Hail and Stars.
Cowboys.
Number 6, David, not Dave.
Seahawks.
Number 7, Donovan.
Falcons.
Number 8, Amanda.
Brownies.
Number 9, Jay Glide.
Bengals.
Number 10, Copt 4242.
Bucks.
11, Nick Alo.
Giants.
12, Melisk 1212.
Toytons.
13, Alexis Moasis.
Patriots.
14, Nathan Brown.
Chiefs.
15, Cade Rodriguez.
Vikings.
16, Richard Brehoff.
Chargers.
17, Brady Nick.
Cardinals.
18, Justin Rinaldi.
Jaguars.
19, Corey Bowling.
Commanders.
20, David Not Dave.
Dolphins.
21, Jerry.
Steelers.
22, Hail and Stars.
Packers.
23, Jim Rat Rick.
Rams.
24, J Champ.
Panthers.
25, Richard Brehoff.
Ravens.
26, Joe Gill.
Texans.
27, Beat Red Fish.
Eagles.
28, Eric's Chuck.
Niners. 29,
Hauk.
Bills.
30, Dakota Punches.
Saints.
31, NC Nick.
Broncos.
And 32, Mr. McBloody.
The Raiders.
Them Raiders.
Gil got the Texans. He's so excited. I think that's what he's saying. All right. Give him a second. He'll get that uploaded into the overlay, and then I'll show you guys. I won't rip it until you guys can actually see it, in case you missed it or you were working or whatever the reason might be. We'll do Shop the Stand Give Me when I'm done ripping this break, and there is a PYT is back in there in the shop right now. If you feel like you want to get a little ripping in, it's there.
Okay. It should be updated here soon.
We'll give it a second to do what it needs to do. And this will be 61.75. This break is 61.75.
And the break in the shop is a PYT. It's not random.
Yeah, it's PYT. It's the one that Mr. and Mrs. made for my birthday. That we ran it on Monday. It's still taking a second here. It'll get there. Don't you worry. Don't you worry yourself at all. All right, there it is. Go ahead and take a screenshot of that. It
Cat,
shows
you had bucks.
and you'll have what you need. In case you don't watch all of this or something, you'll have what you need. Good luck, and we're going to get ripping. Thank you, sir.
Welcome.
I appreciate you.
Yes, sir.
You guys
Where do
have
you usually have this right here?
right here. I usually have it right here. You guys don't have too much fun without us, all right? Appreciate you, bro.
Yes, sir.
All right, so let's get this ripped. I'm going to take the overlay down. There is a PYT in there. It's quite a bit in that, so let's do this. We'll start with one of these megas. All right.
Oh,
Watch it now.
there goes the fan.
He's
There goes the
he
fan.
didn't tell me he was mad. Now I know.
I'm throwing over fans.
Good luck, everybody. This is Phoenix 24 International Mega here. If you've never seen it, well, here it is.
Prepare for your mind to be blown.
Even the base cards are cool. But I'd like to see a case hit. That'd be fun. Or a gold. Or a one-on-one. We pulled all of those out of this. I think you're good, Kobe.
Oh, yeah, we good?
Yep, you're good.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Jesse Bates, Devontae Adams, Kayvon Thibodeau, Brock Purdy, Honey Badger, Andrews, and of course it's Dylan Laub for the Raiders out of 180.
Who doesn't miss hitting Dylan Lau
I know it's been a minute.
instead of Gentry?
It's been a while. We've got Jared Goff, Daniel Dimes, Josh Jacobs, Rashad White, Terry McLaurin, Marvin Harrison Jr. rookie, and a Kool-Aid McKinstry out of 88 for the Saints. All right. All right, all right, all right. And whoever, hang on, let me check and see who won that real quick, just so I know. Sometimes it might not be somebody that's a regular in here, and I want to try to grab their attention. Scotty. Oh, Scotty, we're good. Scotty, we'll do that at the end of this, okay? We'll do Shop the Stand at the end of this break. Achan, Highsmith, Kittle, Lamb, Garrett, Hendrickson, and Kirk Cousins out of 180. That's right. It's old Kool-Aid, Amanda. You never know. 24's on the table. You don't ever know. Could be anything. You never know. Jalen Johnson, Deron Bland, Garrett Wilson, Brian Burns, Zaire Franklin, a Jaden Hicks auto for the Chiefs, rookie. And that is Nathan. Nathan with the mega auto. We don't always know. You never know. Could be anybody. You never know. And Deshaun Watson for the Brownies. Typically in these megas, there's 5 packs with at least a numbered card in it, and then there's usually just 1 pack that has a base rookie. Cook, Prescott, Allen, Mahomes, Tucker, Lad McConkey on the contours, and Malik Washington for the Finns from the University of Virginia. That's just the norm, Amanda. That's not abnormal. Watson, Hutchinson, Karlaftis, C.J. Stroud, Pittman Jr., Dobbs, and a Braden Fisk. Let's open a Topps Chrome Black hobby, and then we'll do that other mega. We'll tell them to stop it. CJ. Bucky. Travis Hunter. Pat Bryant. Sauce out of 99 for the Colts. Jamar Chase and Lamjack. A little Sauce Gardner action for the Colts. Patrick Mahomes. Brian Thomas Jr., Colston Loveland, Abdul Carter, Riley Leonard out of 299, and Bijan Robinson. That's right. That's absolutely right. And Colston Loveland. Let's see what our encased card is here. I'm wondering. I wonder. Out of 99, rookie. Out of 299, Matthew Golden for the pack. Hail in. We'll take that. Yep, we'll take that. Jaden, you get out of the way real quick here.
Oh, hi. Do you see that? Do you know what that is? Yes. That's a deed.
Empty. I'm not going to touch. I'm not touching. Amanda. Nope. I'm going to act like I didn't just read that. We're going to do the other mega. Empty. Kyle. Ingram. Bobby Okereke. Hertz. Tucker. Pittman Jr. and Cortland Sutton out of 88. For them Broncos. Case hit. Christian Watson, DK Metcalf, Anthony Richardson, Dobbs, Lockett, Jonathan Brooks, that is going to be numbered, out of 80 for the Panthers, and a Jaheim Bell for the Pats out of 180. Pacheco, Kirk, Bosa, Samuel, Wilson, Williams, and a DJ James out of 40 for the Seahawks. All right, David. Kirk Cousins. Ed Oliver, Bijan, Jahmyr Gibbs, Hufanga, Sweat, and a Deron Bland for the Cowboys. For them Cowboys. Come on now. Give me a gold at least. Can I at least get a gold? Please. Simmons, Moore, St. Brown, Diggs, Moss, Vinny Testaverde, and Keyshawn Johnson, and a DeAndre Swift out of 88 for the Bears. All right, well, unless there's a case hit in this pack, I think this is the base rookie pack. It's Butker, Olave, Mixon, Hopkins, Collins, Walker, and Jerzon Newton. All right, Cosmic, you're up next. Cosmic, you're up next. And then I've got a PYT pin at the bottom of your screen. I'll go over what's in it once I'm done here. But the picture in the description should be accurate. The coolest thing in there's that Topps Finest Delight, though. Empty. Not that the other stuff isn't, but that Topps Finest Delight, that's kind of cool. All right. Here we go. Judy, London, Schultz on the nucleus, Tyler Booker. Wee! Dalton Schultz nucleus, Gil. It's nasty. Williams, Pitts, Brian Thomas Jr., and Belton. Jordan Love, J.J. McCarthy, Joe Burrow, and Jalen Lane. I'm a big fan of them too, bro. Dexter Lawrence, Purdy, Drake London, and Benjamin Morrison. Cook, Swift, T-Law, and Mimbu. Tyler, every break that we do gets done today. We've done about 8 today, I think. I don't know what the time frame will be on it, but yeah, it'll get done. Unless something changes. To Christian Gonzalez, Brian Thomas Jr., and Ollie Gordon. Brees Hall, Ricky Pearsall, Xavier Worthy, and Luther Burden. Mike Evans, Debo Samuel, Micah Parsons, and TJ Sanders. Melissa, they're not on the stand. If they did show up, it's not anything splendiferous. Justin Jefferson, Collins, Stingley, and Will Howard. We still have a Topps Chrome Black copy in this stuff. Surtain, Prescott, and Njoku, and Jackson Dart base. I think we have a red auto. Abdul Carter. Micah Parsons. Good luck, everybody. This could be a big one. For the Carolina Panthers, 2/5, J-Champ, Bryce Young on the red auto, 2/5. That's pretty nasty.
Oh, hi. Do you see that? Do you know what that is? Yes. That's a deed.
That's nasty. Micah Parsons. That's nasty. There's no other way to look at it. That card's nasty. Out of 5. His first licensed autos, too. That's nasty. Justin Fields, T. Higgins, out of 25. Whoa! This box is nasty. Hale End, CeeDee Lamb Orange, 13/25. And Ty Hamilton. It's nasty. Now, for all intensive purposes, you guys, that breakdown at the bottom there, well, first of all, it'll be my last one today. But also, it'll be the last one I'll rip for 3 days. So, Metcalf, Hurts, May, and Johnson. Let's go out with a bang. I think there's only like 1 or 2 spots off in it. So, I think that's probably why the guy asked, because there's only 2 spots off in it. Smith, Jones, Omari and Hampton on the refractor. We'll take that. And Tet base. Omarion. Thank you, Kersaxon. Well, I'm not gone yet. That's what I was saying. There's a deed still in there. There's one last deed, one final deed. Rico Dowdle, Lamb Jack, Patty Mahomes, and Harold Fannin Jr. But you'll have plenty of Noah and Kobe. They'll be on tomorrow morning. And then they'll be on Friday and Saturday night, too. And Mr. and Mrs. are on tonight. CJ Stroud, Bo Nix, Mahomes and Kelsey, and Mason Graham. B's like, where's my Bears deed at? Play ya. Bryce Young, Benson, Christian McCaffrey, and Quinn Ewers. Thank you, Ethan. Fanatics Fest, Ethan. Fanatics Fest. Achan, Coleman, Herbie out of 199, and Ratledge. Be the first time I've gone. I'll also be at the National this year. It'll be the first time I've been there, too. I was going to go last year, but that's when I came down here and started with 238. Appreciate you hopping in the next one, Dave. Theo, Quincy, Kittle, Watts. I might, Gil. I don't care. If you can make it look edible, I might go after it. So if it looks edible, you better watch out. It might happen. Appreciate you, Dave. Bucky, Terry McLaurin, Harold Fannin on the white hole, and Colston Loveland base. We got one hobby left. One hobby to rule them all. It is Topps Chrome Black. That's nasty, by the way. This Bryce Young's just nasty. There's just no other way to look at it. All right, let me get this base out of my face with the quickness. Here it is. 2 packs and an encased card is where it ends. Good luck. So I pulled 2 out of 5 autos today, haven't I? Aaron Rodgers and now Bryce Young. Jordan Love, Will Howard, DK, Jaden Higgins out of 150. Holla at him, Gil. Nakua and Neighbors. Need that 101. I need that 101. Sutton, Garrett, Arroyo, Scat, Brock Purdy out of 299, and Garrett Wilson. All right, all right, all right. Brock Purdy. That's not Steve's boy right there. And the Scat Man. The finale. It is a rookie. It's a Brown. It's the Browns a lot. Carson Schlesinger for the Browns. Going to Amanda right at the wire there, Amanda. You got your little treat. Look at your little encased auto. Empty box. And there it is. Thank you, Gil. We'll probably make some content, I would imagine, while we're out there. So keep your eyes peeled. I'm gonna do a recap of this break real quick. Thank you, everybody. Appreciate you. First of all, thank you for giving this random a go in the morning. We kind of wanted to see how that how it went well as far as I'm concerned. This was just the trial run for that. We'll probably do some more in the future, but this was just to see how it goes. I do have a PYT in the shop. I'll get that up there here in a second. I'm going to do this recap, and then there's also a shop to stand that we need to do. I am Trev. I better be, as long as he's there. Scat, Kittle, Mahomes, McCaffrey, Kelsey and Mahomes, Hampton, Parsons, Dart, Schultz, Vinny Testaverde and Keyshawn Johnson, Bell, Loveland, Watson, Bland, and Leonard. It's definitely one of those bucket list things there for me, Big Trev. One number helped me from keep me from crying at least, but my coffee mug, it's in rough shape. It bounced right off the wall. Sauce Gardner out of 99, DJ James out of 40, Malik Washington, Dylan Laub and Cortland Sutton out of 88, Marvin Harrison Jr., Kool-Aid McKinstry out of 88, Kirk McGirt, Jaden Higgins out of 150, Brock Purdy out of 299, Harold Fannin on the white hole, and DeAndre Swift out of 88. We had Mr. Schlesinger was out of 150. Jaden Higgins auto for the Chiefs. Herbie out of 199. T-Law. Lad McConkey contours. Jonathan Brooks out of 80 on the contours. CeeDee Lamb out of 25 orange. Matthew Golden out of 299 auto. And a Bryce Young 2 out of 5 auto out of Cosmic. That is just absolutely sick. J-Champ, nice hit, bro. Look at that card. That's sick. I said not Jeff. I didn't say Jeff, look at the card. Stop it, Jeff. Don't look at this card. You're not allowed. It's Mom and Dad said don't look at the card. All right? Don't listen to Mom and Dad. They said don't look at the card. But that's nasty. All right, let me get this to the side here. We got quite a ways to go in this PYT. Let me actually get it on the table. Thanks, Miniature Primo. That was so informative. Thank you so much. All right, it's rip time. Good luck, everybody. I'm going to take this down. gonna take all these boxes down too. I don't even know how they survived standing up there, but they did. They made it. They made it. Let's take that down. Let's start with one of those. Let's take us one of them's. That's right, dog. You tell them. You know what's what. All right, good luck, everybody. It is rip time. And it's my last one for a minute. For a minute or two. It's my last one for a minute. Good luck. Let's just see what was waiting in all of this. Are you ready? He was watching all along, too, so remember that. He was watching every bit of it. Hang on, my sweat card. There we go. Here we go again. Sauce. Travis Hunter. Pat Bryant. Dexter Lawrence on the mini diamonds out of 75. Almost smack a fish. Penix and Amon-Ra St. Brown, the right team. Oh, Steph, I'm going to Fanatics Fest. So the next time I'll be live will be probably Sunday morning. Okay. Appreciate you. But don't worry, you guys. Noah and Kobe will be here popping off. No, they're supposed to be on tomorrow morning. I don't know what time, but they're going to be on tomorrow morning. McCaffrey, Irvin, Colston Loveland, Abdul Carter, Miles Garrett out of 299, and a Tua. And our encased card is, drum roll, please. All right, I don't know if this one's numbered, but I see the name on it. Scattaboo for the Giants. There's one piece of the puzzle there. Smack a fish. There's one piece of the puzzle right there. Empty box.
Oh, hi. Do you see that? Do you know what that is? Yes. That's a deed.
All right, now let's do a little no huddle action. This is discos. Should be an auto in there. They're not always there. They're not always in there. That's how when we open these, sometimes there's two autos in one. Empty. That's why they also put per average on the box too. Just so you know. Najee. Dan Fouts, Omarion Hampton, a Ramondre Stevenson for the Pats out of 125. Caleb Williams Fractal, Disco, Lenore Manning, and Caleb Williams. Ramondre. Who got the Pats in this one? G-Men did. Oh, G-Men. Aaron Glenn, Quinshawn Judkins, Will Johnson, Derrick Henry, Omarion Hampton on the variation for the Chargers. That's PA. Kid Reporter, Trevor Lawrence, Crabette, and Wes Welker. Pretty good pack right there. Who got the Ravens? Quicksilver, we take that. Omarion, we definitely take. And Derrick Henry, we definitely take. There ain't no doubt about that. Bryce Young, Van Ginkel, Shuck Base, Arroyo, Jalen Coker on the Disco, Brown, Theo, and Kyron Williams. Matt Stafford, Egbuka, Will Howard, Khalil Mack for the Chargers out of 125, Luther Burden on the Prismatic, and some more base. The Bears eating a little bit in this this no huddle here, and Chargers. Khalil was out of 125. Yeah, they're nice dog. It's like they took a glamour shot pose. Lambjack, still Blue Connerly Bonito out of 75 for the Bronx. And a little bit more base. Brooks, we've done one Topps Chrome Black, and then we're like halfway through the no huddle right now. Kinchins, Warren, DK for the Brownies, Clay Matthews out of 99. Calvin Johnson on the all-purpose for the Lions. Going to Dave. Kid Reporter, Jaworski, Hooper, and Vidal. And yes, all cards ship, even the base. Allen, Gibbs. Chargers have been all over this box. Out of 75, Dan Fouts. Look, a Jackson Dart Emergent Disco. All cards, Mike. All of them. Uri one. Uri card. Yeah, we'll take that. Scary Terry, Miller, and Lofton. Chargers be Eaton. Eaton in this box, man. Eaton. Myers, Craig, Campbell, Thornton for the Broncos, Cortland, Sutton out of 99, Bland, Hubbard, and Chambers. Yeah, I got 5 more hobby boxes sitting to my right now. Bo, Mertz, Barron, TJ Sanders for the Bills, Roquan Smith, and Drake May, Jackson, and Vita Bay. Okay. 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 Josh Sweat, Smith, Bryant, Lenore, Ashton Genty on the fireworks for the Raiders, Kid Reporter, Lake, Neighbors, and Johnson. You see what I'm saying? Sometimes they are, sometimes they're not in a no huddle. There'll be endless amounts of discos, though. That's always there. At first, when I first started opening no huddles, it bugged me. I was like, come on, man. And then the more I saw how many had 2 in it, I was like, all right, well, at least it evened itself out. At least it's not like something where they just don't show up ever. Select 21 is next because I said so. That's why. We're going back in time here. Empty box. This is J Ray's favorite box of all time right here. If he was in here, he'd tell you what I was getting ready to pull, and he'd be right. Tony Romo, Devin White, Derrick Henry, Anthony Schwartz on the silver, and Des Fitzpatrick to start it out. Tyson Williams, Javonte Williams, Devontae Smith, rookie for the Eagles out of 199. G. Kyle Pitts, silver, and a Ben Roethlisberger. See, now there's a good pack. There's a good pack. There's a couple of I forgot what they're called. What are they called again?
Oh, hi. Do you see that? Do you know what that is? Yes. That's a deed.
Oh, thanks. Amon-Ra base, DK Metcalf, Tua, Najee silver, and Michael Thomas. Kwity Paye, Ramondre, Terrence Marshall Jr. out of 99. Matt Ryan and a Trey Nixon. Trey Lance, Kyler Murray, Kadarius Toney Silver, Zach Davidson, and a Javonte Williams base for the Bronx. Kadarius Toney action. It's Matty Stafford, Jalen Darden, Trey Lance. For the Rams, Jacob Harris out of 99 RPA. That is Donovan and Tutu Atwell. I was about to say we haven't hit an auto yet. Well, then yes, then we did. But I didn't say it, so it doesn't matter. It's irrelevant. I didn't say it. I didn't say it. Tutu, Herbie, tie-dye, tie-dye. It's upside down. Good luck. Well, I know who that is. That's Roger. Oh, hold up. Oh, hold up. This is a pack right here, folks. All right, so you got Roger Staubach on the tie-dye out of 25, 23 out of 25 PA. We definitely take that. And then look what's chilling behind it. Rod Smith, auto for the Broncos out of 99, Quicksilver. Now that's a pack, folks. That's a pack.
Oh, hi. Do you see that? Do you know what that is? Yes. That's a deed.
It's clean too, PA. That's nice. Look at that. That's nice. 23 out of 25 to be exact. And a Brandon Cooks. Oh, Quicksilver knows a thing or two. Kylan, Honey Badger, Teddy Bridgewater out of 49, Ramondre Silver and Keenan Allen. Rondell Moore, Carson Wentz, Travis Etienne Jr. on the patch out of 99 for the Jags. That is a rookie patch, by the way. Going to Smack-a-Fish. And Corey Davis with a Shannon Sharp. David Johnson, Des Fitzpatrick, Rashad Bateman, Tony Gonzalez Silver, and Emir Smith Morissette. 2 packs to go, and then it's all 25 after this, you guys. Smith-Schuster, Holland, Baker Mayfield out of 149 for the Browns, Peyton Turner, and Elijah Vera Tucker. Oh, they did. It was just your boy from back in the day. Remember him? Remember that guy? The guy that every time I got the Bears in 2021 or 22, he never showed up? Yeah, him. Rashawn Slater, Zach Wilson, Aaron Rodgers, Kenneth Gainwell, and Zach Wilson. Dude never showed up for me, dude. Never. Never. And I tried. Trust me, I did. All right, let's do... We might as well do Select 25 at this point. We saw the old. Let's see the new. Let's see the new version. Oh, that one's all nestled. Look at that. All right. Well, Corbin, buckle up, Corbin. Quinshawn Judkins, Thornton, Ollie Gordon on the auto for the Finns, Reed and Mahomes. Got a Sal Stewart booklet from Tier 1. You want to go get, Ben, you want to buy yourself a, well, they have top loaders for booklets. So you can get one of those, or what I typically do with my booklets is I get one of those really big one touches. I think it's like, it's going to have to be pretty big. I guess it depends on the booklet, like 300 point, 360 point or something like that. The biggest one they have. That's what it might be. It might not even be quite that big, but whatever the biggest one you can find, that's what I'd put it in. Unless you just want to buy the booklet holder. Brooks, they've been in here. They just haven't been anybody with any stature so far. Jaden Daniels out of 249. James Pierce Jr., Jalen Walker, Christian McCaffrey, and Bijan Robinson. But I just opened this box, and there's 3 more hobbies to my right. McLaurin, Noel, Fields, Lattimore, and Giddens. Jalen Blue, Kyle Williams, Abdul Carter, DJ Moore, and Tariq Woolen. That's right. Get them base packs on out my face. We want the deeds now. Drake May on the silver. Tyler Shuck for the Saints out of 149. There's a Saint, Brooks. Ollie Gordon, Jaden Daniel silver, and A-Chan Jr. The Shuckster. And Drake of May as well. Isaiah Likely, Brenton Strange for the Panthers. Ted Aroa McMillan going to Jackson. There you go, Jackson. There's you a deed too.
Oh, hi. Do you see that? Do you know what that is? Yes. That's a deed.
Colston Loveland and Elijah Arroyo. Nick Sirianni for the Eagles out of 99. Ty Felton, Geno Smith, Colston Loveland, and Jeffrey Simmons. No, it's just silver. G to the 1. This is 25 select. Rashad Bateman out of 399. DeAndre Swift, Matthew Golden, Jared Verse, and Jalen Waddle. Okay. Milrow. Devontae Adams, looky here. Bruce Smith for the Commanders out of 199. Patch auto, all-time NFL sack leader. Going to Big True. Bruce Smith. Trey McBride. Aaron Jones. Bucky. Alvin Kamara out of 299. Ferguson, Golden, and Tommy. Well, Kyle, he finished his career out with them. But he didn't get them. He didn't put all that work in there. Mike Evans, Christian McCaffrey, Warner Pitts, and Ja'Cory Krosky. Merritt. Last pack of 25 select. Give me a zebra. Can I have a zebra? Brenton Strange. Josh Connerly, Caleb Johnson on the patch for the Steelers out of 149. Garrett and Kamara. All right. Let's do Topps Chrome Black, then we'll do Cosmic, and we'll end with the Finest Delight. Let me get this base out of my way first. All right, Topps Chrome Black. Time for you to do a D. CeeDee Lamb, Tootin, Shadur, Gold, Jerry Judy for the Browns. Fields and Pearsall. Man, the Browns show up a lot in this. A lot. A lot, a lot. A lot, as you can see. Stroud. Oh, we got a rookie variation here. It's numbered too, I think. Tet, Noel, Mike Evans, Caleb Williams out of 150. There's a bear. And good luck. For the, whoa, it's red. 3 out of 5. Quinn Ewers on the short print. That's nasty. Scotty. Scotty, yeah, we definitely take those. 3 out of 5 down there in the corner on that rookie variation.
Oh, hi. Do you see that? Do you know what that is? Yes. That's a deed.
And Caleb was out of 150. I'll go ahead and take care of Tet since it's sitting right here beside me. Ain't no way, dude. They don't stop. Mason Graham for the Browns on the auto, going to Mike Berger. They just keep popping off. Empty box. Here, we'll put you to the side. You're gonna keep falling, I can already tell. All right, Topps Chrome Cosmic, and then we got one more. We got Topps Finest Delight. Hill, Fields, Surtain II, and Malachi Starks. Metcalf, Hurts, Adunzi, and Scorton. Neighbors and Goff, Aiden Hutchinson on the nucleus, and Upton Stout. It's Hutch. Love, McCarthy, Mahomes, Ingram Dawkins, Goddard, Darnold, Tyreek Hill, and Malachi. Moore, Pollard, Crosby, Gardner, and Banks. Lawrence, Purdy, Nakua, Omari and Hampton. Cook, Swift, St. Brown, Noel. Gibbs, Pickens, Genty, and Harris. Oh, something's chilling in this other, this left hand over here. Garrett, Flowers, Olave, and JT. Something's chilling over here. Something's chilling. James Jr., May, Chase, Royals. It's a Starfractor. Looks to be out of 25 to me. Ellick, Young, and McMillan. For the New York Giants, 5 out of 25. Malik Neighbors on the Starfractor to go along with your Scat and your Jackson Dart so far, Smack-a-Fish.
Oh, hi. Do you see that? Do you know what that is? Yes. That's a deed.
It should have been dot. Bijan, Tua, Ashton, Genty, and Tesla. A Tesla. Gonzalez, McConkey, Josh Jacobs out of 150, and Barrett Carter. Gino, Aaron Jones, CeeDee Lamb, and a Monongai for the Bears. Hall, Pearsall, Lambjack, and Shema Stewart. Rico Dowdle, Kyler Murray out of 50. That's nice. Colston Loveland. It is 17 out of 50. Bear Down Sports. And Pat Bryant. A little gold deed. Lambjack, Danny Dimes, Jahmyr Gibbs, Bayshaw Tootin. Evans, Samuel, Malachi Starks, and Billy Bowman Jr. Jettas, Collins, Derwin James, and Landon Jackson. Speak now or forever hold your peace. This is it. This is it. Now, there's some deeds up there, but this is your last chance for your own personal deed. All right? You're looking at it. Well, we start out with a Jackson Dart refractor rare. That's followed up with a Tennessee Titan. His name is Cam Ward. It's 14 out of 50, and it's an Acha, and it's sick. It's also known as a deed.
Oh, hi. Do you see that? Do you know what that is? Yes. That's a deed.
Behind Cam Ward, it's a Kiadnall. Trey Benson on the auto for the Cardinals. Behind Trey Benson is another Titan. His name is Ellick. Got an Ellick and a Cam Ward. Nice hit. Nice hit, BS. And then the rest of these will probably just be numbered. Randy Moss out of 25 rare. There's you a Viking, Kanan. For the Pats, Kyle Williams out of 150. Bo Nix for the Broncos, and that is out of 50. Not bad. We'll take that, Quicksilva. Travion is also in there out of 75 for the Pats. All right, G-Man. Jackson Dart out of 150. Smack-a-Fish. And our last one is Danny Dimes out of 25 for the Colts. Snuck in there right at the end, Matol, and decided to get you a deed. Man, that whole box is deeds.
Oh, hi. Do you see that? Do you know what that is? Yes. That's a deed.
Now, I'm going to keep top-loading these flying Blaze. I'm going to top-load these, and then I'm going to do a recap. That'll be my last one for the next few days, you guys. The next time I'll be on will be Sunday morning. Mr. and Mrs. will be on tonight. Thank you, David. And then Noah and Kobe will be holding down the fort Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. I'm pretty sure they'll be on tomorrow morning at some point, too. So, appreciate you, Blaze. Thank you, Benedict. Let me get all these top-loaded real quick. Hang on. Yeah, we'll do that again, you guys. We'll do that again. That was a trial run there. That was a trial run. Knowing that it went that well, that means we can do all kinds of different mixers and stuff for different, depending on what the price point of the boxes are. But that opens a few doors as far as getting some different stuff going. I'll be there, AJ. Or I'm AJ's dad. All right, let's do a recap of all this just chilling back here real quick, all right? I guess it doesn't really matter what order it's in. We're going to look at all of it, so let's just do that. Appreciate y'all. Thank you. It is Matol. It is. It's my first go around. Appreciate you, Kelsey. All right, MB. All right, recap is imminent. We got Trey Benson on the auto. Kyle Williams out of 150. Gibbs. Jacobs out of 150. Genty. Olave. Genty. Hutchinson. McMillan. Caleb Williams out of 150. Shadur. Judy out of 50. Caleb Johnson out of 149. Christian McCaffrey, Rashad Bateman out of 399, Sirianni out of 99, Daniels, Judkins, Rogers, Gonzalez, Bridgewater is out of 49. Oh, I'm sure there'll be a story to tell. Ramondre, Kadarius Toney, Terrence Marshall Jr. out of 99, Najee, TJ Sanders, Cortland Sutton was out of 99, Khalil Mack was out of 125, and Travis Hunter. We had Kyle Pitts, Clay Matthews out of 99, Bonito out of 75, Derrick Henry, Dexter Lawrence out of 75, Ramondre Stevenson out of 125, Myles Garrett out of 299, Baker Mayfield out of 149, Dan Fouts out of 75, Calvin Johnson, Luther Burden, Caleb Williams, Jackson Dart Rare Refractor, slab that up, Smack-a-Fish. Jacob Harris out of 99, doesn't matter if it's numbered, slab it up. Ashton Genty, Randy Moss Rare out of 25. Bo Nix out of 50. 26 out of 50. Dart out of 150. Danny Dimes out of 25. Shuck is out of 149. Oh, really, Matol? Okay. Jaden Daniels out of 249. Ollie Gordon on the auto. Achan Jr. out of 99, Travion out of 75, Colston Loveland out of 50, Alvin Kamara out of 299, May, Bruce Smith out of 199, Rod Smith out of 99, Devontae Smith out of 199, Roger Staubach on the tie-dye out of 25 for the Cowboys, Tet on the Acha. We had Mason Graham on the auto for the Browns, Ellick for the Titans, Omarion Hampton on the disco variation, Malik Neighbors, Star Fractor out of 25, Emergent Disco Jackson Dart, Cam Scattaboo on the auto, Quinn Ewers Red 3 out of 5 on the rookie variation, and the Cam Ward 14 out of 50 out of Finest. Not too shabby. All right, you guys, that's it for me. Enjoy the rest of your Wednesday. Like I said, Mr. and Mrs. will be on tonight. Won't be long from now, probably. Then you've got Noah and Kobe tomorrow in the morning and in the evening. And they'll also be on Friday and Saturday. And then I should be back Sunday morning. Thank you, Salty. I'm going to stop YouTube real quick. Appreciate you, Lil Hanson.